Hello, it's Miss Bierman. Today I want to show you a skill. The skill we're going to learn about is called frottage, which is a fancy French term for texture rubbing. Texture is the way something feels or the way it looks like it feels. This has a nice texture to it. It feels soft. It's some yarn that I wove. Or I might feel this piece of felt. It has a texture to it. You can feel your hair. That has a texture as well. So you can either feel texture or you can see texture. Sometimes you'll see an artwork that looks like it would feel soft, but it's just a drawing. We're going to create texture today by using newsprint paper. This newsprint paper is very thin. It can tear easily, so just be careful. This is learning a skill. So we're not trying to make anything in particular yet. We're just going to practice a little bit with texture rubbing. So you have these peeled crayons in your bag. White is not going to really show up, so I'm going to put that one back. So I've got a couple different colors, and you notice they're peeled. And when we use crayons, we normally use the tip of the crayon. But for texture rubbing, we use the side of the crayon, and I'll show you. In your bag, you also have these texture plates. This one is a leaf. So you can see that it's, you can feel it. You can feel the texture on it, right? And so this will help us create a rubbing. So I'm going to slide it under my paper, and I have to feel where it is. It's not over here, it's over here. I can feel it. Then I'm going to take my crayon, and again, you're using the side of the crayon like this. Hold this firmly. You're going to have to hold it down. It can slide around, but you'll get used to it. I rub the side of the crayon. Look at that. Very cool. Now you all have different things that you can use for your, you all have different texture plates, is what I was trying to say. So you're just going to use what you have. This one is more of a kind of a pattern. If I put that underneath, I'm not going to go over the leaf anymore. I'm just going to kind of go around the leaf and pick up this pattern. Oh, hold it firmly. What does that look like to you? To me, it looks like rain, a leaf floating in the rain. I'm going to pull that out. I have one more. This one has some squares and triangles on it. So I'm not going to do it underneath the leaf in the rain because I want to be able to see that. So I'm going to put this on, I'm only going to do it on this blank piece right here. So I'm going to use this side, not the tip, hold it firm, and drag that crayon across. Be firm, you know, press hard. So now I've done some practicing. I can continue practicing on another piece of paper. So, or I can look at this one and maybe I might like to add a little color now that I have something on here. So you could, if you prefer, you want to add something. Now I am using the tip of the crayon because I'm not using the texture plate. But I thought, oh, well, maybe I'll make this leaf stand out a little bit. So I'm not going to finish it because I don't want to take up too much time. Now, the next time I practice, I can practice layering stuff too, and layering different colors. So I'm coming back to my geometric one with the triangles and the squares. Make sure when you set it down, the rough textury side is facing up. One side will feel more flat than the other. So then I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to start with a color that's not too dark or too light. I think this orangish red will be nice. Hold it firmly. Feel where that texture plate is. Hold it firmly. Rub the crayon, the side of the crayon, hold it firmly. I have to move my hand around. It's a little easier for me. I have pretty big hands, so you guys are going to have to practice. That's why we're practicing. Then I'm going to take another color. I think I'll try a darker one now. And I'm going to put the same rubbing texture plate underneath. And, oh, I accidentally had 2 pieces of paper. And I'm just going to shift it a little bit, so it's not directly under the red one. So what happens when I shift it is I get this sort of layering effect. You can even see the edge of the texture plate there, can't you? Now look how interesting. It turned into almost like little tic-tac-toes in there. Then I could even try something else on top. Maybe I'll go back to my leaf. So find the rough side. I gotta remove this one, don't forget about that. And put my leaf underneath. Let's see if I have a color I like. I'm gonna do this turquoise blue. So I've got my leaf, I have to find it. And then I'm gonna go over it. Now, what I'm discovering here is I'm not seeing a whole lot. So that's good information for me to use next time. So it's probably because this is light and the purple and the red are a bit darker. But experiment, layer colors, layer different texture plates. You have probably, maybe 6 or 8 pieces of the newsprint paper. So, you know, do a couple. Take your time, don't scribble. And you've got the rest of class to practice. And then tomorrow we will continue with using that skill to create a more completed piece of artwork. Thank you. I will talk to you later. Bye.